What's going on, everybody? Let's talk about where Tesla may go after this earnings and kind of see what I'm looking at for the future. This is Mike, the Tactical Stock Scalper. All right. We're going to look at a few charts of Tesla today. We're going to start here at the 1 minute chart for intraday action. As you see here, this red line I have at the bottom is a 180 minor support. As you see here, it's holding up for the day so far. Could it be broken? Absolutely. But for right now, the 180 level is holding nice support. And you see we've double bottomed off of it down here. And we're holding up well for the drop. Buyers are coming in around this 180 level, but there is some other things to look at with Tesla. Hey, if you're a scalper, boy, this 100 period moving average that you see there in red, it couldn't break it. What a short that would have been today. All right, let's go look at a couple other charts of Tesla. Okay, we're going to start off here with the daily time frame. And if you like charts and like getting in at high yield dividends and like to use the charts to find those levels, join our Discord server. We got some traders in there. We got some high yield dividend investors in there. It's a cool place. Come on in. I'll leave a link in the description. So as you see here on the daily time frame, this 180 level, this long red line, is minor support. You know, we've had some mess around with the 180 level before. As you see there on the daily time frame, we're well below all the moving averages, and all the moving averages are starting to curl down on the daily time frame. However, it's following the same pattern as the last earnings. So here's the last earnings from Tesla. Let me show you this here. So that essentially would be today. You know, this is way back then, right? That essentially would be today. Or maybe, let's say here, just for fun. We'll pull out a couple different ones. Okay, so we have the gap down. And then as you see on that last earnings, it fell, a few more days after that. As you see here, each candlestick represents a day. It found support around the $200 level and then took off again. And then, got up there and then, of course, has since fallen off. So we are in a gap down day. Typically if it's going to follow what it's done the past few earnings, it's going to fall a couple more days past today. But we'll have to see if this 180 level holds or not. Now let's zoom out a little more. And let's go look at the weekly chart. And then I'm going to show you the monthly chart. And the monthly chart actually looks really good for Tesla. But let's start here looking at the weekly chart. Each one of these candlesticks represents a week. So as you see, let's draw this line here. 180 support right there, as you see. And next to it has held support before in the past and has caused a bounce from this level. Will it hold support now? I don't know. I don't think so, but it's definitely possible. I'm expecting us to go a little bit lower here, but honestly, I would not be surprised if the 180 level did hold. But I'm more looking for, as you see this line down here, I'm looking for this 160 to 150 level. I did buy some TSLY today. I'm going to wait till it hits to this 150 to 160 level before I purchase any more TSLY or TLSS. Now, let's check out the monthly time frame. This is pretty cool. So each one of these candlesticks represents 1 month of price action on Tesla. So like we talked about before, even on a monthly time frame, you can see it even better here, how the 180 level did hold support. As you see here, this oftentimes happens. It was previous resistance. Then as we got through it, it turned into support. And that's oftentimes what happens with the market. So it broke up from there. 180 level, still a lot of price action around the 180 level, but I am honestly expecting Tesla to get down to this 150 to 160 level. That's what I'm looking at here. If the 180 doesn't hold, And the trend continues that it has for the last couple earnings of dropping a few days after earnings. I'm looking for it to go down here to this 150, 160 level. Ultimately, if it blew through that, then the 100 level is next. It's still above most moving averages on the monthly time frame. As far as TSLY goes, let's look at TSLY. Pull her up here. Pull out a daily chart here. So as we see, TSLY has really fallen off hard because it has followed Tesla. And this is where people are freaking out. They're calling it a piece of crap and this and that. All it's done is followed Tesla. That's it. So from the last earnings, as you see here, we have a couple lines. TSLY never recovered, never got back to 13 where the gap was the last pre-earnings. So if that's any indication, if we don't get a big run up, it probably will not cross the $10 level. It's going to have to take quite a run to get there. But as we see in the past, TSLY has had some nice runs. We had a 40% run from this level here and a 30% run way back there on that level. So if TSLY finds a bottom, buyers come in, this thing can go up 30 to 40% and heck even higher. But for now, all TSLY is doing is following Tesla. I am buying more on the way down, increasing my TSLY size and waiting for an eventual rise back up, just being patient and disciplined. That's it. This is Mike, Tactical Stock Scalper.